It was a bright, picturesque Saturday morning in Maple Grove, a peaceful suburban neighborhood where the air was alive with birdsong. The Johnson family home was buzzing with activity. Inside, the smell of freshly baked cupcakes wafted from the kitchen as Maria Johnson worked tirelessly to prepare for Sophia's 8th birthday party. Sophia, the birthday girl, was a bundle of energy, hopping from one room to the next, her laughter echoing through the house. Tom, her dad, was outside setting up tables and chairs on their spacious patio. Grandma Irene, the family's anchor, sat in her favorite armchair in the living room, knitting a scarf and keeping an observant eye on the household chaos. The patio was the centerpiece of the celebration. The family had spent the past week decorating it with strings of fairy lights and a vibrant balloon arch. The tiles gleamed in the morning sun, their glossy finish a result of Tom's DIY cleaning session the previous evening. But what he hadn't accounted for was the light rain that had fallen overnight, leaving the surface deceptively slick. As Maria darted back and forth between the kitchen and patio, Grandma Irene called out, her voice tinged with concern, "Maria, you should check those tiles. They look a bit wet. Someone might slip." Maria paused briefly to glance at the patio. "Don't worry, Mom. They'll dry before the guests arrive," she replied, brushing off the warning. Tom, overhearing the exchange, chimed in from the patio. "I'll take care of it later. I just need to fix this loose tile first." He crouched down, screwdriver in hand, oblivious to the greater hazard. Sophia, meanwhile, had decided to put on her new socks, ones with a smooth sole that made sliding across the wooden floors irresistible. "Look, Mom, I'm skating," she giggled, sliding past Maria. "Careful, Sophia," Maria warned, but her attention quickly shifted back to the party preparations. By noon, the guests began to arrive. Laughter and chatter filled the air as children ran around playing tag while adults mingled on the patio. Maria, ever the gracious host, carried out a tray of drinks to serve her friends. As she stepped onto the patio, her foot hit a particularly slick tile. Time seemed to slow. The tray tilted precariously as Maria's arms flailed in a desperate attempt to regain balance. Then, with a loud crash, she fell backward, landing hard on the ground. The sound of breaking glass and Maria's gasp of pain silenced the party. Tom dropped what he was doing and rushed to her side, followed closely by Grandma Irene. "Maria, are you okay?" Tom asked, his face pale with worry. Maria grimaced, clutching her wrist. "I think I hurt my arm," she said through gritted teeth. Guests murmured among themselves, some helping to clean up the shattered glasses while others ushered the children inside. Sophia stood frozen, tears welling up in her eyes as she saw her mom in pain. Grandma Irene, shaking her head, muttered, "I told you those tiles were slippery." Later that afternoon, after a visit to the hospital confirmed Maria had a sprained wrist, the family sat in the living room, subdued. Sophia clung to her mother, guilt written all over her young face. That's when Dr. Emily Carter, a family friend and orthopedic specialist, arrived. Known for her expertise in injury prevention, she had come to check on Maria and offer advice. "This could have been much worse," Dr. Carter said after examining Maria's arm. "You're lucky it's just a sprain." She turned to the family and began to explain. Falls are one of the most common household injuries, and slippery surfaces are a major culprit, especially for homes with children or elderly members. Like Irene, it's critical to take preventive measures. Tom nodded solemnly. "We didn't think something so simple could cause so much trouble." Dr. Carter outlined a series of actionable steps. Use non-slip mats. Place mats or rugs with non-slip backing on any tiled surface, especially in areas prone to getting wet, like patios and kitchens. Apply anti-slip coatings. There are affordable solutions you can apply to tiles to make them less slippery without compromising their appearance. Clean spills immediately. Whether it's water, oil, or soap, clean it up as soon as you see it. Encourage proper footwear. Socks can be slippery. Invest in non-slip indoor slippers for everyone, especially kids. Regular inspections. Check for loose or uneven tiles and fix them promptly. Sophia, feeling responsible for not being more careful, asked, "What can I do to help, Dr. Carter?" Dr. Carter smiled warmly. "You can be your family's safety hero. Keep an eye out for spills and let the adults know if something looks unsafe." Inspired, Sophia took the role seriously. She even made a sign that read, "Safety First," and hung it on the patio door. The family got to work immediately. Tom treated the patio tiles with an anti-slip coating the very next day and installed decorative non-slip mats. Maria started wearing rubber-soled slippers, and Grandma Irene ensured that everyone stayed mindful of spills. At their next family gathering, Maria, now healed, shared their experience with guests. "We learned the hard way, but now our home is much safer," she said. One friend remarked, "It's a great reminder. We always think accidents won't happen to us until they do." The Johnson story became a talking point among neighbors, many of whom took steps to address safety hazards in their own homes. Sophia, proud of her new role as a safety monitor, beamed as she showed off the family's changes. Every moment matters. Every choice counts. Stay informed, stay prepared, and most importantly, stay safe. Hit like if you learned something new, subscribe for more safety insights, and turn on notifications so you never miss a life-saving tip. This is Prime Shield, shielding lives, one story at a time.